good evening, and welcome to the Reggie, Ruthie, and Rev show. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a special show today. You need to check this out. If you have any friends, any enemies, any family members, any little children, any old people, please get them to sit down and listen to tonight's show, because let me tell you something now. It is special. Why? Because we have our first annual, I shouldn't even say annual, we're going to do this once a month. We have our first talent show, and we've got about 4 or 5 callers on the line. They are ready to share their talents, and of course, the 2 people that are going to be here to help me judge who is the ultimate winner will be, of course, Miss Ruthie. Yes.
Yes.
Ruthie.
Amen.
And
Amen.
of course, there will be the Rev. They
Yes,
know
sir.
about talent. They're both 2 talented individuals in themselves, and so this should be great.
You know, Reginald, I don't mean to brag, but you know, I was pretty talented back in the day before I started preaching.
He lied.
And you know, I used to go under the name of Bobby Butterworth and the Boogaloos. Yes. Yes,
Boogaloos?
Reginald, don't laugh while we were nice. But you know something? Every time we went out on stage, all them girls in the front row would just pass out.
Yeah, they passed out because your breath smelled like old Lucky Charms.
No, Ruthie, why you gotta start? Why leave this man alone?
Very, very funny. I just wish I had my skunk gun right now, because I'd fire a few rounds on your tail.
Okay.
Boogaloo's.
That's enough. Let's get to our contestants. And Ruthie, you are given the job, or the Rev. You can gong or hit the siren. So without further ado, let's go to Bill from Pittsburgh. Bill.
Yeah. I'm ready to go.
Okay, Bill, what are you going to do for us this evening?
I'm going to do a freestyle church stomp. Freestyle church stomp.
Did he say a freestyle church
Yeah, I'm
stomp?
ready to gong him right now, because he better not disrespect the Lord.
Okay, Bill, go ahead. Let's see what you got. Come on now.
Hannah, 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 Hannah. I get a happy
What is he
in my bone. I get a happy in my bone. In my bone. Happy in my bone. In my bone. In my bone. In my bone. In my
Rev, I gotta ask you something.
What wrong?
Rev,
What's wrong?
Why did you gong him? Why?
I gonged him because we're going to need holy water to spray on him. Obviously, he was filled with some kind of demon, and you two seem to think it's funny. But I'm going to tell you right now, anytime a man starts going bup-diddy-bup-bup-bup-bup-bup, that's not getting hit by the spirit. That's being touched by something from another world, and we had to get him off. And I suggest you spray the stage with some holy water right now, because that wasn't funny at all.
Okay, Rev. Okay. Let's get to our next contestant. This is Jimmy from the Bronx.
Ooh, the Bronx.
And Jimmy, what are you going to do for us today?
You do a little old school beatbox, and it goes a little something like this.
Ruthie, you cold-hearted. Why you gong the man like that? he was a beatboxer, and you gonged him.
You know, I expected a bunch of mess out of you, the Rev, because you ain't got no sense. But, Reginald, I can't believe you laughing at that man. That ain't no beatboxing. That man been beat in the head and need help. And that's why he's standing here having all kind of seizures on the air. And y'all talking about talent. You can't just see a seizure when you know one. That's a seizure, son.
You ain't no doctor.
That's not a seizure.
It's a seizure.
That's a beatbox. That's from
Fix
the
your
Bronx.
hearing
That's a
aid.
beatbox.
That man been beating the head with a jackhammer. Y'all sitting here laughing. Need to be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, let's move along.
You look like a jackhammer.
Let's get to our next guest. Our next talent, I should say, from Norwich, Connecticut, Nick G. Nick G from Norwich, Connecticut. How you doing, Nick?
Hey there, Reg. How you doing? Listen, I got a surefire winner.
Okay, we're excited, Nick. Listen, from according to my notes, Nick is going to do a rendition of Usher Raymond's "Let It Burn." Go ahead, take it away, Nick. Swoon the audience.
You know what you've done to me, girl. Ooh, you let it burn. Oh, baby.
Stop
You
him.
let it burn.
Stop.
I tried to give you your turn, and what did you do to me? You let me burn.
He's burning.
You took the fire, and you turned out all my desire. Oh, Lord, you made me burn. Somebody call Smokey the Bear. You let me burn, and you didn't give me a damn turn. Oh, Lord.
You gonna burn in hell.
I didn't have a lighter, 'cause I would have lit you back on fire. Instead you let me burn.
Are these the words?
Like Freddy Krueger. Yes, you did.
Freddy Krueger.
And if I had a fire extinguisher, I would have hit you in your face until it clicked off all the place. And
Wow.
He had to go. Had to go.
All I have to do is say, wow. I just don't know. I don't know. Ruthie, why? Once again, Ruthie, that's the second
You know,
buzzer
Reginald,
gong
in
you.
the beginning, his sound wasn't too bad. I mean, his voice was kind of scratchy. You need a couple cases of Vicks vaporizer to clear that up. But the bottom line was he was good until I heard that sound that my grandmama told me a long time ago. She said to me, Ruthie, stay away from a man that's a bubbling doof. You know what a bubbling doof is? That's that man that he's bubbling over with doofiness. And that's what he had. He sounded very, very doofy. But he wasn't regular doofy, Reginald. He was bubbling over. He was a bubbling doof. And a bubbling doof, you can't do nothing for him. That's the type of man to stand and sing in the street, think he can sing, and he come on with 1 quarter because somebody threw the quarter at him to get him to stop singing. He's just a bubbling doof.
Listen, Ruthie.
Bubbling
Ruthie,
doof.
we got one more act. And I want you to introduce the act because this is somebody in your family. So I want you to
Oh,
introduce
no.
this
Here
last
we
act
go.
for us.
Okay, Reginald, it would be my honor to introduce the last act of this evening. It is my older sister, Doretha.
No.
And you know, Doretha's been writing poetry since she was a little girl. She was actually better than Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou was jealous of her.
That's a lie.
I'm telling you right now, ask anybody. They used to go head to head in spoken word competition. My sister Doretha beat her all the time, but they didn't like her. But that's all right. She's here today to win the prize. So here, I introduce my sister, my beautiful sister, Doretha, doing her great poem that she wrote years ago called Why. Go on, Sister Doretha.
Why did you leave your drawers in the middle of the floor? Oh, why? Why were there skid marks all up in your drawers? Why? Why did you expect me to wash them like I always do? Why? Why did you find them stuffed inside your pillowcase unwashed? Why? Why, when you were sleeping having a good dream, you smelled all the crustaceans? Why did I stuff those stinking drawers all up in your pillowcase? And why did you wake up smelling like you had smelled the essence of hate in your eyes when you didn't realize it was your own stinkiness? These are the questions, my love. Why?
And why hasn't somebody buried this old angry bat? I mean, that was trifling.
Ooh, Rev, I can't believe that you got the nerve to gong my sister. You don't gong my sister.
You mad? She had to go. She was terrible. That old bat was terrible.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Rev, your mama's so stupid that she put 2 quarters in her ear and thought she was listening to 50 cents.
Ruthie, you are not talking about my mama. You are not talking about my mama. Reggie, cut her mic. Reginald, cut her mic right now. That is very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Talking about somebody's mama just because I gonged her old bat sister. Reg, cut her mic now.
Don't cut the mic yet.
Well, listen. I'm going to cut both of your mics because it's time to get out of here.
You mad?
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a great time today. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. I can't even say it. Reggie, Ruthie, and the Rev Show. Please subscribe to us as soon as possible so you don't miss any episodes. And once again, we will be back next week at this time.
Yeah.
Good night.
Okay. Ruthie, your mother got a wooden leg with a kickstand on it.
Stop it. Show's over. Stop.
Yeah, okay. And your mother's so stupid, she stuck a battery up her butt and started singing, I got the power.